Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. This is probably my last day shift for quite a while, or for a while here at Fresh Start. I've been here a couple of weeks, working days. It's fill in, been great, and interesting to see, to watch the men. Watch what they're doing, how they are. Hey, JR. Just a second.
Where are you going, David?
I'm not, buddy. I'm on live video right now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. There's my friend Mason. Just came up to the window, and yeah, we are. I do this every day. Every day I do a live video. There's Mason. Say hi, Mason. And I read the 24-hour day book every day online. Yeah. Didn't you know this?
Yeah, I know that.
You did know. Where are you going? You look like you're looking for your dealer.
Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor.
Not like this. Where's your clothes? Who's taking?
Taking the bus.
Huh?
Taking the bus.
Yeah. Relax.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can take you. Just
Yeah.
take a break.
I gotta go like soon though.
Yeah. You're not dressed for the bus.
Yeah.
You got a bus ticket?
It's like 5 minutes away.
You got the bus ticket?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Let me see. And you got cash?
Yeah.
And you're going to the bus depot? The bus?
Well, you want to give me a ride?
I can't. I have to ask permission to do that. So go. Just stay in touch. Come back soon. Don't fuck around.
Taking the bus.
Okay. Love you. See you in a bit. Sorry, you guys. That's it. One of the guys was saying, I don't like it here. They treat me like a child. And I said, well, what are you? How are things in your life? Well, how are you in relationships? Well, not so good. How are you with money? Not so good. But it's an amazing place, this Fresh Start, because the truth is we don't treat them like children. We treat them like adults, and one of the ways is it's a place where people do grow up. It's amazing. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, part of the disease that we all suffer with, not just alcoholics and addicts, is the I'm special. I'm special. So even if we're full of self-hate, we still want to be special. We still want to be seen as special. And just to let go of that, just to let go of this idea that we're special, that we're just, the more we let go of our identity, the more we come into our natural state, which is a state of unconditional love, a state of oneness with the moment. And all power is in the moment. Everything, all power is in the moment. Hi, Jackie. Hi. So, surrendering this need to be special. I had a guy call this morning, and he's scared. He has to go to detox, and he's just afraid, that he somehow won't be treated well. And he's full of fear. And we can actually go through the world without leaving a footprint if we let go of our specialness, or our need to be seen. Just and at the same time share love everywhere we go, but quietly, really quietly. It's an amazing possibility. So that's a little piece for you today. That and how do we disappear in a way? Let go of this need to be seen, or this need to be recognized, or need to be acknowledged, need to be special. Just pray, meditate, be grateful, serve others quietly. It's the deal. So that's it. And freedom, that's where the freedom is. The desire to be seen, to be recognized, to be acknowledged is part of the prison that we live in. So just let go of that. Where are we? October what? I know it's October. I think it might be. Okay. It's the 16th. Here we go. This is a little book I read every day, and for you, and just, you know, I just felt drawn to do this, and I think that some of what we've been going through, I forget sometimes because I don't even kind of acknowledge it or recognize it, but some of what we've been going through with this pandemic thing, and people are staying home, and you know, their whole life has been kind of turned upside down. Hopefully doing some of this online every day gives folks something to, you know, a little lift, you know, and that's my intent, is to share love. And this little book has been around since 1954. It's some directions, and if you're not hi, thank you, Shelley. If you're not in a 12-step program, that's okay. There's gifts in here for everyone, and also I'm reading 3 days a week from the Bhagavad Gita, reading it live on Zoom, and it's being kind of restreamed onto Facebook and YouTube. You go to my YouTube page and you can go back. I'm only in 4 or 5 days, and catch up the reading. And it's been fun for me to read from the Bhagavad Gita, and because there's such amazing content in there. It's just like, oh my gosh, we so see ourselves. So that's it. Here we go, from 24-Hour Day book. And this is, like I said, written in 1954. So sometimes the language is you know, it's a little patriarchal, and so I edit a bit, you know, and play with the words as I see them. It says, how seriously do I take my obligations to the 12-step world, to service, really? How seriously do I take my obligation? For me, it doesn't feel like an obligation. It feels like an honor, you know. But when we first come in, you know, one of the things that we tell guys is that this is part of the trip. You know, we give back. You know, people say, how long do I have to go to these meetings? Well, you have to go until you want to go, and then it's not an obligation anymore. Hey, Paul, good to see you, bro. And how seriously do I take my obligations to the 12-step world? You know, really, it's an honor. Have I taken all the good I can get out of it and then let my obligations slide? Well, you know, if we're not giving back, I talked to a guy this morning, you know, he had 18 months in sobriety, and I said, well, how many guys were you helping? Were you working with newcomers? And he said, well, no, I wasn't. And, you know, he said, I have a sponsor, but he won't talk to me. I said, well, you know, helping others is the key. It is the key. It's indispensable. It's how we stay out of the middle of the picture, you know, and let others be in the middle of our picture, you know, because we're helping them. It's the deal. Am I taking the good I can, or do I constantly feel a deep debt of gratitude and a deep sense of loyalty to the whole 12-step movement, you know, to God? And yes, you know, I feel loyalty and gratitude, yes. And you know, that we get that by doing that. Just to let you know, reach out. And I have a recipe for, if you're in a 12-step world and you say, well, I don't know how to find a sponsor, pray about it. Ask the universal intelligence, God as you understand him. Say, look, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. And he, she, it, that will find, you know, the person will show up. And be like, oh gosh, what a perfect sponsor. You know, the person will show up. And then just say yes and do the work. Am I not only grateful but proud to be part of this wonderful fellowship, which is doing such marvelous work among alcoholics and addicts, and, you know, people with all kinds of. I mean, back when this was written in 1954, there was no other program. Like, I don't believe NA had even started, or CA, or SA, or GA, or I mean, there's 200 different programs around the 12 steps now. Am I glad to be a part of the great work that the 12 Steps is doing? And do I feel a deep obligation to carry on that work at every possibility? So that's the deal. And the question is, do I feel that I owe AA my loyalty and devotion? Well, I owe the 12 Steps, in a way, my life. You know, I owe the awakening that's come is from, you know, finally going deeply into the possibility of in the 12 Steps has been such a gift. Meditation for the day. If your heart is right, your world will be right. The beginning of all reform must be in yourself. It's not what happens to you, it's how you take it. However restricted your circumstances, however little you may be able to remedy financial affairs, you can always turn to your inward self and seeing something not in order there, seek to right it. So, self-examination, self-examination, self-examination. We're always, being conscious, being aware. So here, he uses different words, but we can always turn to our inward self, so self-examination. And as all reform is from within outward, you will always find that the outward is improved as the inward is improved. You'll always find that the outward is improved as the inward is improved. Sure, we straighten out spiritually. It says we straighten out mentally and physically, but spiritually first. We do the inner work, the spiritual work, the love work first, and the rest falls in place. And so many of us get that backwards. We think, oh gosh, I've just got to get my finances in order. And guys go out and they work 60, 70 hours a week, and they get drunk. They use, or their life falls apart. Always do the inside work. As you improve yourself, your outward work circumstances will change for the better. The power released from within yourself will change your outward life. It's beautiful. It's a fact. Do the inner work. Meditate, pray, breathe. Be here now. It's beautiful. It's a fact. I pray that the hidden power within me may be released. I pray that I may not imprison the spirit that is within me. That's it, baby. So thanks so much. Next Monday night we'll be doing the meditation again at 7 o'clock-ish. And things are good. Give me a call if you want to chat ever. I'm available. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day.